Well done. Ooh, tastes like chicken.
Brooklyn looking very confident right now. This is their third meeting of the season with this team. They've won every game. The rested players are getting home court advantage.
Easy. If you're banged up, rest. If you're healthy, home court advantage. Easy, easy, Ernie. But the rhythm and momentum are just as important entering the postseason.
From Philadelphia, the home of the 76ers, the Wells Fargo Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at Brooklyn, well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this.
Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Freak in a two-guard. Howard is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Jarrett Jack. Good! Lopez has got the first basket of the game for the Nets.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Here's Logan, defended by Jack. The 10-footer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Logan. No good from 11 feet. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Jack. Passes it to Freak. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Here's Logan, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. Offensively, he knows their shots are going to be challenged inside, going up against a team with some shot blocking in the middle. He said they have to keep the ball moving, and he's had them practicing their in-between shots as well. Guys, those shots can be tricky, but very effective when a shot blocker is around. Back to you.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
Here's Jack. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Freak. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. 7 points for Freak.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Tomasevic finished off the break.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Mills can't hit.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Freak. Lopez outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Jack. 9 points for Freak.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers. Check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Hollins was giving to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Mack, good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Freak's got 11.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Mack. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Embiid is at the elbow. Just 4 to shoot. Mack, no luck. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Freak. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, such outstanding. Patience and decision making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
They set the pick. There's a screen by Noel. Shot off the pick. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Noel sets a screen for Marshall. He dishes it to Mack. Free, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. 16 points for Freak. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Nets out in front, up by 15. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, Adam. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a new group in for the Nets. Howard's checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Joe Johnson. Freak's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Howard is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Jarrett Jack. They get it back.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
To the inside, the Nets working the ball around now, and a wide open look for Freak. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Marshall with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Marshall dishes to Grant. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Jack. Averaging about 3 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Here's Marshall. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Mack. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 38 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Over to the left wing. Here's Mack. He's got 7. Here's Noel. That one a little long. Tomasevic. He's covered by Grant. Here's Freak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Freak's got 21.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Mack. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Nets ball. Now Brooke Lopez. Austin Rivers.
Rivers. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Nets lead by 21. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
And what a game. Pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
The 76ers trail by 21. We've got Robert Covington, and it's Okafor in at center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Logan, defended by Jack. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Jack. Jack's got his 5th assist in this one. Philadelphia shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. To the paint. Here's Okafor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Okafor's got 10 points in the game.
Nice move.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And both free throws good from Freak. Here's Logan. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Shots good by Mills.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And Jack kicks to Freak. Lopez a screen. And it's Freak missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Mills. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Lopez passes to Jack. The Nets working the ball around now. Now the 76ers on the break. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Freak with it. 25 points in the game. Outside Jack. Inside. Here's Freak. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 27.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. Here's Logan. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the pick. Pick by Okafor. Here's Mills, and it's sent back by Howard.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the Nets making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Here's Covington. He's guarded by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The 76ers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And both free throws good for Covington. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Nets leading by 16. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Some teams changing it up here. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Johnson to the wing on the left. Now the dish to Howard. Freak. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's now 30 points for Freak.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
There's a screen by Noel. Kicks to Embiid. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Joe Johnson. That's his first personal foul.
The 76ers shooting their sixth and seventh free throw attempts tonight.
Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Mills is checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Bulls.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Logan. There's a screen by Noel. And here's Mills for three. And that one's good. Mills has got 8 points here in this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Nets leading by 14. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Nets leading by 14. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Freak in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Howard. And it's Rivers. And the 76ers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Logan. Feeds to Mills. High arcing shot. They retain possession.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Freak dishes to Rivers. And he gets it to go. Rivers has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Brooklyn. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Tomasevic, he's covered by Grant. Tomasevic, and he gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 15.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Nets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Rivers kicks to Freak. Hits it from three-point range. Freak's got 33.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Rivers with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 18. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for the 76ers, Austin Rivers. At the line for two.
The free throw drops for Rivers. No good on the second free throw. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Holmes. Mills in the corner. Okafor, the pass to Mills. Sinks the three-pointer. Mills has got 14 points here in the second half.
The success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for Brooklyn. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nets leading by 16. Now Freak, screened by Howard. Freak dishes to Jack. Pass to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got 6 assists now in the game.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for yours.
And the first one drops.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Freak. Off with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The 76ers with another miss.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
The feed to Covington. Out to the right wing. Okafor inside, working on Howard, and he gets the bucket. And that's 12 points for Jahlil Okafor. Here's Jack. Here's Freak. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty at the line.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got his 7th assist here tonight. The 76ers trail by 16. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Logan, defended by Jack. Okafor with a screen on Jack. Logan the pass to Okafor. Brooklyn with the rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Brooklyn.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And they took control of this season series matchup from the get-go, making every play they needed to en route to winning all 4 of their games this year against the 76ers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
He feeds it to Howard. Right side Jack, and he gets it to go.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Shots good by Mills.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Dishes to Freak. Shoots the 3. Mills with the rebound. Here's Logan. From deep. Offline. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Gerald, this team...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.